So Matt Walsh might seem like he's being extremely inflammatory recently, and he actually has. He has been starting a lot of controversy, not even just with the leftists, not even just with the weirdo trans activist on Twitter, but also with a lot of people on the right. He had that whole spat with the quartering. A lot of people came to the quartering's defense, but a lot more people came to Matt Walsh's defense, because I think most of us realize that Matt Walsh is on the side of common sense with most situations. I have yet to see him be on the side that isn't common sense in any situation yet, but I'm not a huge Matt Walsh follower, so maybe he has been. But he definitely has been pretty inflammatory when it comes to Twitter recently, and the craziest part about it is it's not even on purpose. He's simply just speaking common sense. He's simply speaking out and noticing that America is in a serious mental illness epidemic right now. Like, look at these people who he's reacting to, and it's not like the guy has to go out and search for the shit. He simply has it come to him. These people are posting this stuff on Twitter. They're posting this stuff on YouTube every day, all day. It's not hard to find. It truly is an epidemic, dude. It truly is getting out of control. And there's no other explanation other than it is mental illness. These people are lashing back out at Matt Walsh after he's just simply speaking common sense. And I think this one is probably the worst one that I've seen yet. Look at this thing, this creature on the screen right here. I'm gonna try my best to not go too hard on them. But y'all know how I feel about fat people, right? And it's even worse. Sorry, I said worse. It's even worse whenever it's an asexual fat person that has plushies that have not only assigned names, not only has this thing assigned names to its plushies, but it also has assigned pronouns to its plushies. I'm sure Matt Walsh is gonna have a field day with this one. But this is as bad as it gets, dude. The mental illness has gotten out of control. Let's check this one out.
So I heard that all you have to do to piss off Matt Walsh is to be asexual and have plushies. So, I'm asexual. Let's meet my plushies.
Jesus Christ.
This is Lotus. She, her. This is Beetlejuice. He, him.
Just imagine being this person, this thing, being their parent, walking in their room, seeing them play with a plushie, walking in and saying, "Hey, what is that?" She says, "Oh, this is Lotus. He, him." I think I might commit toaster bath at that point. It's over. You failed as a human if you raised this thing. You failed. It's over.
This is Lake. He, him. This is Caden. She, they.
I'm getting confused on the pronouns already, huh? Already forgetting.
Pomp. He, him.
Oh, man.
Meadow. They, them.
It's a little bit bigoted to assume their pronouns, isn't it? I've been told that for the last 5 years, that I shouldn't be assuming people's pronouns. And then all of a sudden we have, like the Star Wars fan accounts are assuming everybody in Star Wars sexuality and pronouns. And now this person is assuming all of her plushies pronouns. It's pretty bigoted if you ask me. At least that's what I've been trained to think. That's what's been nailed into my head for the last 5 years. It seems pretty bigoted. No?
Priscilla. She, her. I'm doing this right?
Doing it perfectly. Good job.
Oh, maybe this one was Priscilla. I don't know which one's Priscilla.
Forgot the names too.
I think that one was Priscilla. I don't know this one's name.
Wow.
We'll figure that out.
How do you think that plushie feels that you don't know their name, dude? Imagine how he, him / he, they think about you forgetting their name. Oh my.
I have a lot of plushies.
Disgusting. But I'm trying my best to not comment on their appearance too much. But it's disgusting, man. Stop putting food in your mouth. Just stop. Is it really that difficult? Is it really that hard to just not shove food in your mouth whenever you're full? Just stop eating when you're full. Go outside and move a little bit. Jesus Christ, man. That's why, dude, this is why I'm a big fan of Matt Walsh. It really is. They think that this is going to mess with his mental or something. They think that this is going to piss him off. This is just going to make him more money. These people don't understand this. This is like passive income to him at this point. All these people attack him. All he has to do is respond and say things that everybody else is thinking. Say things that is common sense that everybody knows is true, but certain people can't say it or they're too scared to say it. That's all he has to do. And he makes tons and tons of money, gets tons of views. These people are so stupid. Their IQs are so low and they have such so advanced mental illness that they can't even recognize that. They're feeding him money. The more mentally ill you get, and the more that you let us know how mentally ill you are, the more money we make. You idiots. Because the more need, the more hunger for common sense, the thirst for common sense gets larger and larger as these people get larger and larger as well. No pun intended. But this group of people getting larger and larger is just going to make the need for common sense larger and larger as well. The comments are hilarious. Matthew Marsden says, "Don't you dare eat them." Leftism responds and says, "It looks like she already ate a bunch of them." It definitely does. Yellow Flash says, "Where is your father?" I probably abandoned them at that point. I would probably get out of there if I was him. Oh, man. Priscilla got lost amongst the pronouns. I just feel sorry for her. Frankly, how do you raise a child so badly? That's what I'm saying, man. At that point, man, you just gotta accept defeat. What else can you do as a parent? That's why, dude, this is another reason I say this in every video, but I'm terrified to have kids, because how do you protect them from becoming things like that? Yeah, you can homeschool them. Yeah, you can try to get them off of social media, maybe monitor what they're consuming on social media. But at the end of the day, in today's age, it's so hard to keep kids, especially once they get older, from getting indoctrinated. Like, how do you truly do it? Like, especially with daughters, man. Because they're so tempted to do stuff like, not like this, but like use their body in a certain way on social media to just get a quick buck, man. Because it's just such easy money. And then with stuff like this, it's so easy to fall into the trap of being indoctrinated that, I don't know, man. I just don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could put myself through that. I don't know if I could handle it. Rush was right. Feminism was established to allow unattractive women access to the mainstream. If you worked on yourself, then you wouldn't have to pretend to be asexual. Just saying. Exactly. You ever seen a really attractive person say that they're asexual? You ever seen that? I have never, ever seen that in my life. It's only people who look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Or even worse. I can't lie on this lost young person, or I can't pile on this lost young person. Their father, if known, failed them, like each and every troubled peer of my kids I come in contact with. I don't know if they failed them, though. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily like an absentee father that causes this. Because like I said, some people try their absolute best, dude. I've seen the horror stories. I've seen the horror stories on Reddit. I've seen it on YouTube videos where people try their absolute best to raise their kids the right way, and they just get indoctrinated by social media. And at a certain point, yeah, you can take all these measures to try to protect them from becoming stuff like this. But as soon as they fall into the rabbit hole of becoming trans, and then you try to like reason them out of it, they're just going to fall deeper and deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole until they absolutely hate your guts, and they won't listen to a single thing that you say. Guarantee that's what's happening here. Or it's just a couple parents who fully, put them down the rabbit hole on purpose. Gave them all the content, gave them all the stuff that pushed them down this rabbit hole, and then they just accepted it and went even further down. But yeah, Matt Walsh, like I said, he's just getting free content at this point, man. Matt Walsh is becoming one of my favorite content creators pretty quickly, because he's forcing all of these weirdos to out themselves. He's forcing all these weirdos to have absolute meltdowns, because don't get it twisted. This is a meltdown. This is a mental illness and a mental meltdown. And Matt Walsh is causing it just by calling out what common sense is, just by stating what common sense is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about these people calling out Matt Walsh, calling him out by saying, "I'm asexual and I have plushies that have pronouns." Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the whole situation. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope to see you on the next one.